I'm sorry that my lives were being weird. Okay. Let's see, what should I do? Hello. Another one. Guys, my life was going crazy for some reason. Like, it was crashing out for everybody, apparently. So I started a new one. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. It wasn't just you. There was other people that were having issues with my live. So, hopefully it's fixed. Most people are still on the old one, confused. You think? Even if I cancel it? How would they still be there? Hi, Cameron. How are you? Welcome. We're doing a cityscape. The orange is low-key throwing me off a lot, but whatever. I think I'm gonna do yellow. I have 3 people here. Nice. Hopefully the other people find their way over soon. It's kind of sad because I had a lot of people watching the other ones. I don't normally have that many people watch. Thank you. Archgirl, welcome. My live stream first time it crashed, and then the second time it was making other people's phones bug out, so I canceled the live stream and started a new one. I'm glad that you found me. I don't know how it works when, you know, it crashes and people just get kicked out or something, but I'm glad that we're here again. Okay. Look, it's like the first layer looks awful. Not even gonna lie. Looks like a town with a portal. That's exactly what it is. So I'm glad it looks like that. Thank you. I'm gonna try to fix this up. Okay. What am I drawing? I am drawing a surreal dreamscape with a cityscape and a portal. And I'm going to make it look like there's, you know, depth in the portal. But that's what I'm doing. I probably should have done like neon signs somewhere, but it's too late now. Well, it's not too late, but are we still keeping it PG-13? Yes. We're keeping this PG, not even PG-13, PG. I have children who are under the age of 10 who watch my live, so let's keep it appropriate, guys. This is not the place to be inappropriate. I'm gonna give it a quick dry, takes a few seconds. You have to go to the dog part, have fun at the dog part. Here, Mango. You're gonna sub? Bye, Mango. I'll see you later. I was happy to have you. Cameron. Okay, Cameron. Like, my girl Cameron from my other videos. Okay, I'm glad that you're here. I didn't know if you'd be free today. I am gonna still go live tomorrow. And I'm gonna finish up that other painting. Is this your new account? I'm happy to have you. Hope you're having a good day. And thank you for subscribing. Melanie Martinez fan, hello. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live stream. My live stream. English is hard sometimes, you know. I am painting a little fantasy surreal dreamscape. Currently adding the buildings for a little cityscape. What's my advice for the world? You need hope. Well, my advice for the world is that, dang, that's deep. Let me think. What would I say? You know, wow, like, dang, my advice for the world is be kind, and we're not going to be here forever, so, you know, take it seriously, but don't take it too seriously, you know, and it gets better. It's my advice. It gets way better if you're not having a good day, you know. Try to have a positive outlook on life, because if you're looking for the negative, you'll find it. That's what I would say. And yes, you can ask me something respectful. Thank you for saying that. Shouted me out. Oh, I'll have to look at that. I'm sorry, I didn't see that for some reason. You've returned. Hi, Liam. Yeah, what do you want to ask me? Keep it peachy, please. Wise words. Thank you, Archgirl. I am 27, so I've got 27 years of experience. That's young, but probably old to a lot of you. Yo, can we not? Sid Squad, I don't wanna have to remove you, but I might have to. Just keep it appropriate. What is wrong with you guys? Not all of you, but what is wrong with you? Stop being weird. For real. We're an art channel here. I'm happy to talk about appropriate, nice, happy things, not things that you know are inappropriate. I'm gonna figure out after this live stream how to block people, and you guys are you're never gonna be able to see my art again unless you make another channel. And if you're weird on that one, you'll be blocked. Do I know how to? Thank you, Archgirl. Not PG. Stop being weird. You're only ruining people's days when you are being inappropriate on a channel where there's children. And, like, I'm not even gonna lie, it ruins the vibe. So don't do that. Thank you, Cameron. I will let you know. How do I deal with depression? Do I know how to deal with depression? I do know how to deal with depression, unfortunately, because I had depression for about 25 years of my life. And, like, if you really want to know how I dealt with it, I was saved by Jesus, and that's how my depression went away. That's the truth. So, like, how I dealt with it. So, and yeah, so I'm actually Jewish, and I was saved by Jesus, and I no longer have depression and anxiety, which is something that I always had since I was a kid, and I had it really bad, like really bad. And I had anxiety, I had panic attacks, and I no longer struggle with that since I was saved, which is crazy. And that's how I know that it's real, because I thought I needed medication. It was so bad, and all of a sudden it just got taken away from me, and I'm normal now, which is crazy to me because I've never felt like a normal person. So I hope that can help, and I hope that you can feel better, because depression is not who you are. I thought that it was who I am, and it's not. And I think it's kind of crazy that I'm not depressed anymore, because I was always known for, being depressed, or that's how I knew myself. And I'm no longer depressed, and I'm so grateful for that. And thank you for saying that you're glad that I'm better. And I cannot crochet, unfortunately. You're dealing with it and don't know how to ask for help. You're 15. I would, you know, if you feel comfortable talking to your parents, I would tell your parents that, you know, you're feeling this way and ask them for some sort of help. But the only thing that helped me was Jesus Christ. And you could, if you feel comfortable, I would say ask Jesus Christ to help you, because he will. Because he helped me. I don't even think I asked him to help me, because I didn't even know he could do that, really. But he did. He took it away from me. So I just want to share my experience because you asked. They are not the best listener. Hold on, guys. I don't know. I need to... Okay. Sorry, guys. Sid, you're done. Okay, I have to dry it, guys. Okay, guys, my guess is that Sid guy is a teenage boy. That's all. That's what I think, because that was very teenage boy activity, and I had to mute him so he might leave. Thank you. He was being weird, Archgirl. I figured out how to remove people, so y'all, be warned. If you're weird, you don't get to watch me paint colorful dreamscapes. Or you won't get a comment at very least. I don't know if he's gone, but his voice is done. We've muted him, thankfully. I'm so glad I figured that out. You have ADHD. I feel that. The only thing that helped me with depression was moving away. I feel like this chat is filled with 50-50 teenagers and strange people. It's actually 50% children under the teenage year age and weird teenage boys. That's what I'm assuming is what's in the chat right now. I removed that one teenager. My opinion on LGBTQ. I try not to get into politics, guys, since I'm an art channel. My views are that, you know, I don't know. I'm not the one. I shouldn't have an opinion on that because it's not my life, you know. But I'm gonna try to make some windows. Should you round ones? I'm like debating. I think maybe I'll start. Why save it? Why would an art channel talk about politics? Thank you. Y'all are always trying to get political. It's weird. I'm not going to talk about politics on here because why does my political opinion matter? I know some people thinks it's important, but politics are not everything, guys. It's really not. And politics just divides people because it's literally just, you know, the government. Like, why do y'all care about the government so much? I know it's important, but it's really not. We're not going to be here forever, guys. What happens in the world, you know? All you can do is vote when you're of age, and that's about it. But other than that, you can't really do anything else. And I don't really know enough about politics to talk about it anyway. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know everything. Can you draw Bendu from Dave and Bambi Golden Apple next? I'll have to look that up. It's okay, Liam. I know you didn't mean it in a political way. I just don't really know my opinion on that because I used to have a different view. But, I don't really, you know, if someone believes that about themselves, you know, or feels that way, you know, it's just none of my business. I guess that's all I would say. And you know, I guess it doesn't really matter what my opinion is on what other people do. That's what I'm trying to get at. because people are going to do what makes them happy. Thank you. I appreciate it. The only thing that makes you happy is drawing. You're not allowed to do who. Why? Why can't you draw? And thank you, Bubblegum Baddie. I appreciate that. In the middle, draw a mushroom. I'm going to draw a little world, but I could add mushrooms somewhere probably. Thank you. What's up, guys? Also, keep it PG or else I will boot you from the live. You will be booted if you are weird. And you will be muted. So don't lose your rights to speak in here if you want to talk about things that are not weird. I don't know if I like it so far, the painting, but we'll see. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Doom, let's try to keep it PG. I'm really sorry that you feel that way. It does get better. I used to feel that way too. But it gets better. Thank you, the shorts. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. My favorite song. Cameron, that's tough. I don't know. I have a lot of songs that I like. What's your favorite song? Okay, I don't know if I like this, but whatever. I guess it's just a painting. Not the end of the world if I don't like it. I kind of want to make it look like there's different types of windows. So I'm going to do different colors. Yes, Doom. Do I play any video games? I do not, but I used to. I wish that I could play video games. I will say I do have chronic pain in my hands, and it makes it hard for me to use my hands, which is, it's already hard enough for me to paint. But if my hands were fine, I would totally play video games again. I actually love watching, video game, people playing video games. Or backgrounds. I used to love Nintendo 64. Actually still do, but my dad is watching and he should know that I was really sad when he gave away my Nintendo GameCube without asking me. I loved the Nintendo GameCube. And yes, Doom, you are awesome. I agree with that statement. You are awesome and you should talk to someone because there are so many people out there that appreciate you and want you to stay around. I guarantee that. This painting feels odd. You love the vibes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that it's giving you that. I don't know if I like it yet, but it's not done, so that's why. Love reggae. Cyclone. Actually, I don't know if I probably have heard that song. A lot of the music I listen to, I don't really know the song name or the people, I just listen to it, but I do know of Sticky Fingers. I used to listen to Sticky Fingers a lot, a long time ago, and I still occasionally will. Hi Tallulah, welcome! Your favorite song is called Miles on it. Nice, who is that by? And Tallulah, welcome! Happy to have you. Guys, Tallulah has been on my other lives before. She's really sweet. What is my favorite show? That's tough. I have a lot of favorite shows, or shows that I like. It's like my brain forgets every type of show when that question is asked. But a show that I've seen a lot is like Gossip Girl. I love reality TV. like I used to love, I love The Challenge. I used to like watch like The Real World and stuff like that. What are your guys' favorite shows? When I was a kid, I used to watch SpongeBob though. So that used to be my favorite show. And I still really like it. And I do love reggae. My dad also loves reggae. He loves Bob Marley. So I used to listen to a lot of reggae. Still do. Switch it up, you know. This summer you turned pretty. Oh, I love that show too. That's a great show. See, I always forget about shows when people ask that question, but it's also a great show. Especially like the first season. I feel like it's the best. You're not sure who made it. Have I ever watched Star Wars? I've seen it like once, I think, but not the whole series. There's a lot of shows and movies that a lot of people have seen that I have not seen yet for some reason. I just don't know why. Sonic Adventure on GameCube, thanks. I love the GameCube. That's my favorite. But what are your guys' favorite shows? Favorite movies? Favorite songs? Hold on. Video in the background. Let's see. Deciding. I don't know if I like it so far. Kind of hate it, actually. But whatever. It's fine. Hey, welcome back. Guys, if I get quiet, it's because I'm focusing. My first console, probably a GameCube. I don't remember, but I think it was a GameCube. A Nintendo GameCube. That's what I played on. And then my dad gave it away, sadly. And then I had a Wii, and I hooked up my GameCube controllers into the Wii. And I tried to get some of the Nintendo games on the Wii. My favorite ones were I used to play a lot of Mario Party, Smash Bros, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. Those are my favorite games. Xbox 360, nice. Arcane, I'll have to look that up. Do I sell my art? I do. Actually, I have a website, and my website is linked in my bio. And I sell prints, I sell originals, and I recently started taking commissions. So, why do I hate it? I don't know. I don't, it's not that I hate it, I just don't like the way it looks so far. This is always my problem. I never like the way it looks at first. And so I'm like, wait, am I wasting my time? I think I just don't like the way that the buildings look, but I'm gonna keep going. Midnight Gospel, I've heard of that. I've been wanting to check that out, actually. The shorts. Hey girlie, may I ask you something? Yeah, you can ask me something. Keep it appropriate or else you get banned. Hey Arnold, I used to watch that in Adventure Time. Yeah, those are nice. Hi Katie, welcome. How much would you charge to paint a Hufflepuff themed art? Well, I'm not sure. Depends. But if you are actually serious about, commissioning a piece, you could send me an email to my email that's linked in my website, or it's in my website under the prints area. You can send me an email with, information and what you're wanting more, like the size of the canvas and any type of details you want, and I can let you know if I'm able to do it and how much it would be. But it's not going to be any less than, a couple $100, just so you can get an idea. Just because it takes time, materials, so... do I do painting of dogs? Guys. Less than 10 minutes. Oh, Lunar, I'll miss you. I'll post this live on my channel. What's your question? And do I do painting of dogs? I'm not a master at painting animals, but I probably could. But that's not my specialty. Can I add a cat later? Yes. I'll figure out a place to put a cat, of course. The shorts. Is that a question? Keep it PG. If you don't keep it PG, you will be removed from asking questions, and you will not be seen or heard again if you ask me things that are not PG. I have children here. I don't want to have to say it again. I'll just remove you. I don't want to have to do that. If you could be a moderator to help with the inappropriate... I don't know how to do that, Lunar, but once I figure out how to let you do that, yeah, that would be great. I would appreciate that. I'm not sure how to have someone else do that, though. So once I can figure that out, I will have you do that. That would be great. As of right now, I'm kind of just, removing people. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kaizores, is that how you say your name? Appreciate it. I am doing a cityscape. And I'm going to do a portal in the middle. I'm going to give it a quick dry. It takes me 5 to 10 seconds to dry it just so I don't smudge it. And then I'm going to work on the portal. Let's keep going. We can report not PG comments. You know how to report comments? Yes, that would be great. My thing was buffering last time someone was doing that, but please do that. 3 dots next to comment, and you can figure out the rest from there. 3 dot next to your comment. Add as a moderator. Can remove chat messages. Or hide and put people in timeout. Put people in timeout. That's hilarious. Can manage blocked words. Capabilities is standard. I'm gonna do that one. Wait, which one do you want to do? I don't know. Can review and remove chat messages. Standard moderator. I added you as a standard one. Let me know. Can you guys, y'all want to be moderators? All right, you can. Standard. Okay. Do I know how to ask someone out on a date? That's not my specialty. I don't know. Just ask them. Just say hey, I'm interested in dating you, And if they reject you, it's, just because they're not your person, It's okay if someone doesn't want to be with you. So just keep that in mind. If someone rejects you, it's not because you're not good enough. It's just because maybe, rejection is, or rejection and things not working out. It's just, you're being protected from the wrong thing. That's how I look at it. I would just be kind and ask them out and, tell them that you're interested in going out with them. See what they say. And you know what? It's not the end of the world if they say no. I know it might feel like that, but it's not. It really isn't. But they could say yes, you know? But you'll never know if you don't ask. You have a fidget ring. Nice. Can I be a mod? I understand if you don't trust me yet. I like genuinely can't remember what you had said, but I feel like you're not trustworthy yet. So no, not yet. You have to earn my trust. Undead Pixel. The other people I added as moderators have been on my lives for like the past 4 lives, and they are children. And I trust them to moderate the things that they wouldn't want to hear as a child, so, or like a teenager. So that's why they are allowed, because they've been good. What made you start painting? So my grandma is an artist, my mom is an artist, and the reason why I started painting is, I guess because I just wanted to start creating, and the reason why I keep painting is because I like to create little worlds that I can escape inside of. And it's kind of healing because when I was like younger, I had mentioned that, you know, I dealt with depression as a kid and teenager until a couple years ago, and I just didn't want to be on this earth, and I wanted to be somewhere else, and I always wanted to escape somewhere else. And I feel like, you know, when I create art, I can almost escape into a different world. You're working at paintings for walls. Nice. I'm gonna dry it real quick. I'm not painting a watermelon portal. No, but I like that you think that. You said, when is my next live stream? Probably tomorrow, actually. I'm going to be finishing up a different painting that I started on my last live stream. Probably tomorrow, around the same time. Maybe a little bit earlier, though. I'll start a little bit earlier, but probably tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be here. I'm going to try to go live as often as I can. And I will be painting on my lives. As a 17-year-old, you want to make the internet a safer place. You little siblings. Yes, I agree. I will consider making you a moderator in the future. Once I know you a little bit better and have seen you on here a couple times, I'm happy to do that. The people I added as moderators have been on my lives before a few times. Almost every single time. So that's why I trust them, because I know them. You know, they've been on my live stream before. But I'm glad that you feel that way. It's important to make sure that the internet is safe for children. Where are the children moderators? I mean, y'all have earned your position. I need to dry it real quick, guys. I'm gonna be drying it. When would it start in South Africa? What time is it in South Africa right now? And I can try to guess what time it would be for you, if that's where you are. The taste thread. Dang it. Is this the other guy? Is this Sid? The taste thread. Y'all, do your thing. The taste thread needs to go. They need to be muted. They can watch, but they cannot talk. I'm pretty sure it's Sid, and I muted Sid on the last one. Yeah, mods, get to work. Get to work. Y'all know what you need to do. Listen, y'all can say inappropriate things, but you will be banned. I have a group of people working on it right now as I speak. Looks like I'm drawing a sofa. Oh, really? Huh. It actually kind of does look like that. I didn't see that until you said that. Y'all, get rid of the taste thread. I'll do it. I'll remove them. They're going in timeout. Timeout. That's hilarious. I just timed him out for 86,000 seconds. Imagine getting put in timeout on a YouTube live stream of someone painting. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry it is. Yes, please, Cameron. Cameron, can you actually, can you block that word? Block the word moan, please. Because I have a feeling that person has multiple channels and they will come back and they will say it again. Which, in that case, we will ban them, but definitely block that word, please. I appreciate it. Y'all are hard at work and that's important. That's hilarious. He got put in timeout. That's funny. He's being bad. Cypher was timed out too. Are we allowed to say your real names? I wouldn't. Hey Arch Girl, I have mods now. Yes, I do. My mods are working. I appreciate you guys. Hi Evelyn, welcome. And thank you, Tat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. And yeah, if we're inappropriate, you're gonna get blocked. I got people working. Hello, mod. Hello, rando. I got my mods. They are working. It's great. I appreciate them. They are my trusted employees. Just kidding, they're not like actually employees, but they are always on my lives and I appreciate them. And now they're moderating because all of a sudden there's a bunch of weirdos, probably because I have 16 people watching and I normally have like 3. But I guess the more you get, the more weirdos you get. You know, gotta get rid of the weird people, no offense, but kind of offense. So you're gonna ban me again? Yeah, who are you, Rapid? How many accounts do you have? I'm not gonna ban you. My moderators are gonna ban you. And if they don't ban you fast enough, then I will. But I have moderators, so you better watch out. My moderators are gonna get to work. I feel bad because you'll probably go harass someone else, but hopefully those other people that you harass also have moderators and you can find a new hobby, like painting. Painting is good for you. It's therapeutic. Painting is way more therapeutic than trolling art pages that have small followings. Like, I'm not even a famous artist or anything. So it's very odd that you've chosen me for your torment. I mean, I guess that's how you know you've made it, right? I have 17 people. That's a lot. You're just fooling around. Well, you know what? I'm sure everybody's just fooling around who's being weird, but I have children. I have children on here. And I am not okay with children. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want my children to be reading weird comments. Thank you, Cameron. Cameron has my back. Thank you, Arch Girl. Do I want to ban Rapid? We can let Rapid make decisions. I haven't read anything bad yet, but I'm also not paying attention as much. Bye, Doom. I'll miss you. Come back later if you can, or watch tomorrow if you can, and if you want to subscribe, please do, and I hope that you have a great day, Doom. I'm going to dry it real quick, guys. Okay, Rapid, is that you who said that? Y'all, you need to ban that word. Moaning and moan need to be banned. Blocked words. Put Rapid in timeout. Put Rapid in timeout if they say anything bad again. Put them in timeout for a day if they say anything weird again. Because you're making me really uncomfortable. And you're making the people in my thing, my live screen, I keep saying live screen. I meant live stream, you know? Don't make us uncomfortable. I know you're probably a teenage boy, but that doesn't make it okay. Just because you're a teenage boy and you feel like you need to troll people on the internet. You're trying to make some friends. Thank you, Doom. Have a great night. I will be around the same time tomorrow. So whatever time it is there now, I will probably be on live tomorrow around this time. You're 22. Well, there's children here. You're acting like a teenage boy. So at your big age, I'm a little bit confused by your comments. It's really weird, actually. You're an adult. Yeah, Undead Pixel, thank you. At that age, you should know better. Bro, just stop. She is painting and being so kind. Thanks, Tallulah. I appreciate you. It's okay. We've got moderators. They will get blocked. They will get put in timeout. Do you really want to be put in timeout at the age of 22? Think about it. Some of us are above and under 10 years old. Exactly. You're trying to apologize. Listen, I'm not an idiot. I am fully grown. I know the difference between an apology and a fake apology. Reporting you. Cameron said she's reporting you. Hi, Sunvi. You're timed out for 86,000 seconds. That's a big amount of time to be banned at your big age. That's funny. Y'all, I never thought that I would have to have a bunch of moderators on my art live stream. We had to report him again. We had to. Rapid moves. I'm so sorry. You gotta go. You're done. You're done. Listen, we're not stupid. I know what an apology really is. And apologies mean nothing if you don't change your actions. And your actions were not changing, so it wasn't a real apology. Because you can do something wrong all you want and say you're sorry all you want, but it really doesn't work like that here. If you're not going to change your ways, it's not a real apology. Just fake noise. Thank you, moderators. Love you guys. You guys are making this place a safe space, and I appreciate you. Because I want this to be a safe space for everybody. James Vince, you're not fake? Cool. That's cool. I'm not fake either. Like a fake apology or like a fake person? Like, what are you saying? I'm glad that you're not fake. But what other art do I have? What do you mean? I don't know what other kind of art I have, how to describe it. I do dreamscapes mostly. If you want to look at my page or my website, I have more posts there. Do I have any other pieces at hand, like right now? I can get them in a second maybe, but I'm kind of focused. But I have some on my website. James is another. Why your moderators are too rude? What are you talking about? My moderators are not rude. My moderators are keeping this place safe because people are being inappropriate, and my moderators are keeping this place safe. If you don't like that, you can leave. I hope that you are a good person if you're here, like not like, terrorizing people. If you're terrorizing me or other people, it's not that hard for us to understand and ban you. Put you in timeout. You get put in timeout. What happened if you don't mind? What happened if I don't? Oh, you're saying with the mods? People people were just commenting inappropriate things, so, and then they keep coming back on other accounts, so I have people moderating now. Who would have thought? At my little account, the 22-year-old, he has a lot of accounts, and he's obsessed with this channel for some reason, so let's get him out of here. Put him in timeout for 86,000 seconds. Put him in timeout. Don't be mean to my children. If y'all are mean to my children, you're done. They will block you. Because why in seconds? I literally don't know. Because when I first put someone in timeout, it said 86,000 seconds is how long they're banned. So I guess that's how many seconds are in a day. Fun fact. We learn something new every day. I don't trust, besides you haven't been saying nice things, so I might... You haven't been saying nice things, but you might not ban you. Imagine being 22 and banned on a live stream. I know. And you know what's even funnier about that statement? Is imagine being 22 and being banned by a child. Like, you're literally getting put in timeout by a child. Like, a child is putting you in timeout. Like, that's hilarious to me, is that they're getting put in their place by my children. I mean, y'all aren't like children, but you guys are kind of children. Some of you. Some of you are teenagers, though. Like, Lunar is a teenager. Should I be a child moderator? There's a lot of awful sentences people can make. A child. I don't know if I trust you yet. Could you get a shout out? Scrapbook fan, what's up? Shout out. Is that what you mean by a shout out? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Please be appropriate, or my children moderators will ban you. Jack is a troll. He's a troll, and this is his hobby. It's harassing random small YouTubers with random comments. And you know what? I'm not new to the internet, so I'm not new to trolls. This is what they do. This is this is what brings them joy. You just have this profile pic. Scrapbook fan, RU00. What does that mean? Oh, hi, cool kid. Sunny V, hi. Your mods are cool. Thank you. They are, aren't they? I love them. They've been here almost every single live that I've had, and they are great supporters. And they are really great at their job. Their new job. I love it. Thank you for helping, guys. It means a lot. Definitely hard for me to read every single comment when there's like really random spam comments from these people. Because I'm painting. What do you mean you trust me? I don't want to be a mod. You're just suggesting children might not make the best mod. Oh, you're not wrong, but the children that I am moderating, I have spent hours of lives with them, and they've never said anything inappropriate, and if they say anything inappropriate, I'll remove them. So the ones that I have moderating are trustworthy to me because I have never heard them say anything inappropriate in the hours that they've been on live. And they're banning people who are being inappropriate, so I trust them. But I can always remove them if I need to. But I don't think I will. They're not bad mods. They're good mods. Am I banned again? Guys, let's just ignore James, and if he says something bad, put him in timeout. I'm not going to talk to him anymore. He's not going to get any attention. It's that simple. Literally. How long does it take for you to make an art piece? Ugh, that varies. This is a 5x7. I'm hoping it will be done within 3 hours. But that's not, I don't know if that's realistic. I think that you can just put him in timeout, to be honest, but I'm done talking about him because he wants us to talk about him. So let's not give him what he wants, which is attention. He's looking for attention. That's the whole point, I think. Cameron, don't delete his next comment. I'm going to put him in timeout when he comments next, so let me put him in timeout so you don't have to keep deleting it. You would like to make a blue ring octopus. That sounds cool. You should do that. And how was my day? My day was good. Thank you. How was your day? I hope everybody has a good day so far, or a good night, depending where you are. Okay. Yeah, James, I don't trust you. Sorry. Okay, he's in timeout. I don't know. I can't tell if he was being bad or not, but I think he wanted to be. So I put him in timeout for 86,000 seconds. I hate that I have to do that to people. I don't want to have to do that, but let's be real. Sometimes we gotta. I'm good at painting people from things. Scrapbook fan, I appreciate you. Arch girl, yes he is. Scrapbook fan, I appreciate you wanting to do that for me. And it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but the people who I have as moderators are people who I have had in my lives for the past like 4 or 5 lives that I've had. So I trust them because I've seen them for, they've been in here for a while. If that makes sense. So in the future, I would be open to having you as a moderator. Do I like Harry Potter? Yes, I do. I do like Harry Potter. I'm gonna dry it. I do like Harry Potter. Scrapbook fan though, like I'll be going live tomorrow, and in the future I'm happy to have you as a moderator if you're appropriate and stuff. I appreciate that. You want to do that. The windows look really cool. Thank you. Not trying to spam. I just want to combine biology with maths. That's really cool. I like that. You should do it. That seems really cool. I love math and science and stuff. Those are my favorite subjects. I'm trying to decide what color I should do the top part. Maybe like a dark purple. Ban Ashu, Dead Pixel. Ashu, you haven't caused any pain. You are literally just being inappropriate. I promise you. It's not that you're not causing pain. I know that's probably your goal, but it's just not happening. I'm not gonna not focused on it. My moderators are. Ashu, how do you know who those people are? Seems like maybe you are one of the bad guys. You're not the 22-year-old troll? Are you sure? Bro just named accounts that he's not been here for. Okay, Cameron. Don't delete it. Put him in timeout. There's a difference. Because if you just delete it, then they can comment still. But if you put them in timeout. Do you think they just have 1 million accounts? Or do you think they're making new ones in order to do this? I don't believe him. Is it a dome or an auditorium? The building in the middle. This is a portal. It's a portal. It's a portal. You can travel through it. Doesn't look really that great right now. Bye, Ashu. See you later, alligator. Sorry that we aren't accepting of your troll activities. It's just too bad, isn't it? Life can be full of hate sometimes. I'm leaving. Okay, well, you'll be put in timeout if you don't leave, so. I don't want you to be in timeout, but you want to be in timeout, let's be real. You're acting like you want to be in timeout. I never want to put people in timeout. I never put people in timeout until this started happening. This is the first time I've ever put someone in timeout. And I was a nanny. And I've never put them in timeout either. Grown adults get put in timeout. Do you have any art tips for beginners? Let me think. I guess an art tip for a beginner would be that you're not gonna love everything that you do, and if you don't like it, it's not done yet. So if you're not liking your art, it's okay, first of all, to not love everything that you do. And if you don't like it, then it's not done yet. So, like, obviously, I don't like it yet. IP ban. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know how to do that, though. And yeah, what other questions do you have? If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer. Or if you have any other tips that you would like, I can try to answer. But just, keep going until you like it. Don't give up. Keep trying and trying again. Practice makes perfect. Working with acrylics, it takes a lot of layers for something to look good sometimes, depending on what kind of style you like. Hi, Doom. Welcome back. Do I know seals have nails? Oh, I didn't know that, but I love seals. They're cute. I am doing another checkered floor. Of course. If I'm not answering, it's because I'm focused. But keep asking if you have any questions. YouTube has an IP ban. I don't know. I'm still new to YouTube, so if there was that, I wouldn't know about it yet. I just learned how to put people in timeout and make people moderators about an hour ago. Now that he's gone. Oh, Cameron, you haven't been able to focus on my painting. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't normally have so many trolls. Normally I have literally no trolls. So it's actually quite new for me to have so many trolls. Guess that's the life of YouTube, isn't it? I had it good for the first 4 lives. But now I have moderators, so it's all good. But I want you guys to be able to focus on my painting. I don't want you to focus on the mean people or the weirdos or the trolls. Because they're not important. Just important to not have them. But that's their goal, is to get people to talk about them. They like the attention. And they like to cause uncomfortability. Clearly, he was like, sorry for causing pain. Even though he didn't. He just wants to. Weird. I'll never understand it, but whatever. So odd how many people can come on the live streams and be obnoxious. They don't know how to regulate their emotions. And so they're trying to do it on live streams because they they don't feel like they can do it in person. They're not like that in person, probably. They like to get out their anger or their emotions. And it's a really sad life to live, not gonna lie. Like, I feel really bad for them. Because that must be really stressful to live like that. Oh, what are you guys even talking about now? We're gonna manage stuff at IP. This is scary. I think that people who want to be weird or mean, they need love and attention. They need love because they're clearly struggling. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. People who are mean are just in need of love. And people who are weird need to be put in timeout. That's all I have to say. It's kind of funny though, but I think they think it's funny. It's funny for other reasons. It's my favorite animal, cat. What about you guys? Cat's my favorite. I have 13 people. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I kind of want to make this middle room look like it's going back. I don't know if it will look good, but I'm gonna dry it. Cameron, I think they're saying that their favorite animal is an orangutan. Blue whale, wolf, nice. Those are all great animals. I love animals, all animals. I do. Animals are just so cute. These are the walls. They're chubby ginger gorillas who are smart enough to learn to mimic. They're really cute. And cats, yeah, I love cats. They're so cute. I grew up with cats. And they're just adorable. It's just they're so cute and fluffy. And like, I don't know, I just love them. I love all animals. Does this look weird, guys? Mosquito, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Tigers, aw, tigers are cute. What inspires your art like this? You know, I saw this one artist post like their art and it looked like it was going back, and I really love dimension in art. So that's what inspires me. I'm not like in love with this painting too much, but I don't know, I feel like it needs some glowing lights somewhere. And I just don't know how to make that happen yet. But what inspires me is I like adding depth to my paintings. So that's what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense, I guess. Usually my art is inspired from other art or maybe stuff on Pinterest. Or like, you know, looks really good. Can you please add a cat later? And the other one, but I didn't yet. Oh, Cameron, I wasn't done with that last painting yet. So I didn't add a cat because I'm not done with it yet. But I'm going to finish it tomorrow and I'll add a cat. I like kind of want to make an open sign, but I don't know if I have enough room. My first pet was a cat. What about you guys? Ants are cool. Oh, thank you, KP. Ants are so cool because they literally have their own little colonies, and it's kind of crazy that they kind of, like, they have their own type of system, and it's really cool, if that makes sense. Like, they're really smart, and they're really strong. I mean, it's kind of like a nuisance when it's in your home, but they're actually really cool. What's your guys' first pet, if you've had one? A turtle! Aw, my cousins had a pet turtle. Turtles are cute. I saw a turtle on someone's balcony, like a pet turtle, the other day. And my mom saw a turtle walking through the backyard the other day. Like a random turtle was in the backyard, and like it's just so random that they were there. What type of paint do you use? I use acrylic, but this is the brand that I usually use. This is my favorite brand. My grandma got it for me. This is another good brand, but I don't like it as much as the Liquitex. And then golden acrylics for the black and the white. Those are like really good consistencies. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. Dang, Rando, you know a lot of fun facts. Your painting likes you, huh? I'm glad. I think I'm gonna do green grass. My dad used to have pet bees. We had like 200,000 bees or something. They like to work. Worker bees. Bees are pretty cute when they're not like flying around your home. I mean, they're still cute, but like, not gonna lie, I don't let them live if they're in my home. But I do feel really bad about not letting them live when they're in my home. Aw. Yeah, I know. It's definitely, you have to take care of them. Your turtles had babies? That's so cute. Your cats have the zoomies. That's hilarious. My best subject in school was math or science. I was really good at math, though. Hacker, just ignore. If someone is coming in and they are trying to cause, like, annoyance, they're just wanting attention, so don't give it to them. Just ignore them, and if they say something wrong, put them in timeout. Turtle. Baby turtles are so cute. Hacker, you just ignore him unless he says something weird. Just ignore him. Like, literally, just ignore him because he's only here because he wants attention. And if he says something weird, you can put him in timeout again. But just ignore him. Don't give him attention. Because he doesn't deserve attention. There's a lot of drama in my feed. DC or Marvel? Dang, I haven't seen enough to know. Actually, what's your favorite? Can you tell us our real name? My real name is Danny. Guys, I need to fill my water spritzer up, and I'm gonna use the restroom, but I'll be back in about a minute. So you guys can look at my painting until then. I'll be right back. Just gonna refill it, and then we're gonna keep on painting. It's such a funny painting. Okay, water refill. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be back in less than a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Okay. Put hacker in timeout. I'm just put him in timeout actually, like, whatever, I'll just put him in timeout. I'll do it, actually, 24 hours. Whatever, it's just annoying. Stickers. Interesting, Rando. Rando is so acknowledgeable. Or knowledgeable. Yeah, knowledgeable and acknowledgeable. He said a bad word. Okay, yeah. I put him in timeout. I was gone for a second. He took his opportunity when he could. So sad. What did you miss? I don't know. What did you miss? Probably not that much. You missed maybe, I don't know. How long were you gone? I'm making a little portal. Maybe that's what you missed. Rando, was Hacker being mean to you? If so, don't take it personal. He's a troll. And we put him in timeout again. He probably will come back with another account because he has nothing better to do. It's quite sad. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel really bad for him. That this is what gives him joy. This is his life. Is spamming people. Like, it has to get boring. Like, you would think it would get boring. Oh. Yeah, well, Jesus is not a bad word, but the way that he was saying it was not appropriate, and I didn't enjoy that, so I banned him after he said that word, actually. Because the way he's saying it is inappropriate. Yeah, no inappropriate words. I didn't know what you said. Rando, but you're cool, so it's okay. Appreciate the apology, though. Yeah, Rando, you're fine. Yeah, I know he does. So literally every time he comes back, I'm not even going to say a single thing. I'm just going to block him. Every time he comes back and he says anything, I'm not even going to talk about him. Just so you guys know, let's not ever talk about him. Every time he comes back, give him no attention, and we'll just put him in timeout. He'll get bored and he'll move on. Rando, we don't talk to that guy. We don't talk to him. He comes back, we don't talk to him. He wants you to talk to him. He's only coming back because we're talking about him. So if we give him nothing, he will leave. Just put him in timeout and move on. He's not even like being mean. That's the thing, is he's just being a troll, like straight up. Like he's just trolling. But we're not going to talk about him because he wants us to talk about him. And if we keep talking about him, he's just going to come back because that's his goal. And every time he comes back, we put him in timeout, we move on. My favorite YouTuber. So the thing is ironically enough, I don't watch YouTube that much. However, I do love YouTubers who make those videos of like screensavers that have relaxing music in the background. And one of them I like is, his name is Dream Fiber, R-E at the end of fiber. And he makes really cool like backgrounds. Like this is what I'm watching. That's his video in the background, and it's just kind of relaxing if you can see it. Thanks, Tallulah. Good night, Arch. Arch girl, I'll miss you. Subscribe if you want, and I'll be going live tomorrow. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the support. You can make the chat subscriber only, that's funny. No, it's okay. I don't want him to subscribe to me. I'm okay with other people who don't subscribe to come here, you know. I'm not gonna give him any type of power because he doesn't affect me that much. I'm still just painting. So it's okay. I hope that it's not bothering you guys too much. That's the thing that I most, would not want, is for you guys to feel uncomfortable. For me, I don't really care about him. But I'm not used to having people give me so much attention on here. It's new. But I'm mostly just painting, so if I'm not responding to you guys' specific things that you're saying, it's not because I'm not reading it. It's because I am focused looking at my painting. I didn't do anything wrong for an hour. Project or a hobby. Gotta scoot. Okay, bye, Rumble. But your name is confusing, but thank you for being here. 226, you have to write a taste later. What are you talking about? Okay, let's continue. Trying to kind of outline these. Does that look a little better now that it's outlined? Sorry, you guys, it's not pointed downward. Just realized. The most crazy thing. The most crazy thing to ever happen to me The most crazy thing that ever happened to me is to be saved by Jesus Christ. Because that's the last thing I would ever think that would ever happen to me in my entire life. So to me, that's crazy that ever happened to me, because that's the last thing that I would ever expect. Cameron, he's not bothering us. He's not that important. He doesn't bother me. He just gets banned. He's pushing my live feed out to other people though, probably, so whatever. I'm just banning him. I'm not even gonna respond to him. I'm a little surprised that he hasn't gotten bored yet. But I'm not surprised. What's the most crazy thing that's ever happened to you guys? I'm actually not religious either. I just have a personal relationship with Jesus. But I'm not religious, if that makes sense. And I've never been religious. I used to go to temple with my parents because I'm Jewish, but I'm not religious. I just have a personal relationship with God. And that's because he saved my life, and he saved me from depression and anxiety. And that's like been my whole life that I've dealt with that, so asked me out on a video game. Interesting. Cameron. Cameron, make sure you put them in timeout. I don't know how they're making accounts this fast. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. That does not mean you were. I used to think I was an atheist too. So, I used to consider myself an atheist at one point. But, I can't deny what I know now. I'm sure that probably doesn't make sense, but to me it makes sense. Just because of, like, crazy things that have happened to me, and, like, dreams that I have, and, like, I just know that, like, Jesus is real, because I've had experiences personally. But if you haven't had experiences like that, I don't blame you for feeling that way. Because I used to feel that way too. People do need to be more open-minded, I agree. Space Kitty, hi, thank you, I appreciate it. That means a lot. And my favorite artist, there's this one artist that I really love, and her art is actually kind of similar to mine, is Hannah Bunzy. Her name is like H Bunzy Art on, I think, TikTok. And she's on here too. She's really cool. But like my favorite artist, who you guys don't know, is my grandma. My grandma's my favorite artist, and so is my mom. They do different types of art though. And thank you for subscribing to everybody who is subscribed. I appreciate it. I'm going to be going live as often as I can whenever I paint. And I do dreamscape art. Oh, thank you, Doom. I appreciate that. That makes me really happy to hear. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. Okay, guys, I like want to do little itty bitty. Like that would be crazy to do little checkered floors. Like look how big my paintbrush is in comparison, but let's try. Let's see if I can even do it. Who's your guys' favorite artists? How long have I been an artist? I would say my whole life I've been an artist because my grandma, she taught me a lot of things and I used to do art with her, but how long have I been painting? Since 2022. And how long have I been painting this style? Since February, if you're wondering. Yeah, it is kind of like a checkered door. It's like an open door. That's what I was thinking, but checkered door, either way. What do you think? Does it look like little doors? It's so small. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. I actually did do a plant hanging out of the other painting, just out of the different door. I love that idea, but I just don't know where I would put it, since there's not a lot of space, if that makes sense. In another painting I can do that though, but I feel like it'd be hard to do it in this one, just because there's not really any space. I don't know. I feel like it would cover something. It's okay, Tallulah. You should definitely do your crafts. I love that you're doing that. KP, where am I from? I'm from Georgia. My friend showed me how to draw. Nice. Did you enjoy it? I kind of want to like make it say open right there. So let's see if I can do it. Russian and Colombian. Cool. I don't know how to say cool, but I can say хорошо. Probably bad accent. And I can also say what's up. Как дела? How does that look? Okay, I'm gonna dry it. I'm gonna use some more pink. This paint is running low, but yes, that is good, Cameron, I agree. I think he got bored or ran out of accounts. Maybe, I feel bad though because he's probably harassing someone else. My worst thing I made like an abstract painting. If you stick around, I could get it for you and show you. Or like the first painting that I feel like I would say it's the first painting that I made with acrylic paints that I actually enjoyed or like felt like I actually finished it. But I don't know, I've made a lot of things since I was like little and I don't really have pictures of it. So I don't really know what the first thing I've ever made was. My grandma sent me like a drawing that I made when I was probably like 5. And it's very simple. I'm making this a neon glowing sign. Thank you, Tallulah. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. Thank you, Doom. This is how I make things glow. And the only reason why I'm not adding water to my paint first is because this pink is very translucent already and it's over black paint. So it's already kind of not, completely opaque. Okay. Okay, thanks, Cameron. No worries. Wow. It's so small, like, I wanna go in here with white paint, but I just don't know how to get it any smaller than that. How does that look? Neon? I'm dry. I think I'm gonna do another. Yeah, of course, you can definitely try to do this painting. Go for it. I'm happy to inspire. You want to live here? Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Hi, Slay. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the support. Means a lot. It's so tiny. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you being here and watching my content. It means a lot. I hope you're enjoying it. All of you guys. My favorite thing about painting is creating places that I would love to explore and feeling like I can escape inside my art. That's probably my favorite thing about painting. What's your favorite thing about creating? I'm gonna dry it real quick. Deciding if I want to put another room on the side. Oh, that's really sweet that you give your art away. I used to give my art away a lot. Almost every time I'd create something, I would give it away. Or like give it to my parents or my grandparents or friends. My favorite part of painting is definitely finishing the painting though, so I totally get that. Oh, it's kind of bleeding. Thank you, GP. Appreciate it. I'm about 2.5 hours in. Almost, probably close to being done. It's kind of like, it's really difficult to paint. Like, so small. My birthday is November 16th. What about you? This is not Scientology. Why would it be Scientology? No offense. Hi Lolo. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm debating on what I want to do right here. I kind of want to put, I don't know, another room maybe? Thank you, Lolo. You are Hindu. Nice. June 2nd, that's my sister's birthday. I'm debating on what I want to do next. I think you are not Scientology, me either. Scientology is kind of a scam. Yeah. Scientology is pretty messed up, actually. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not. It's a cult. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. I'm gonna add stuff in the grass. I'm not sure what I I should add in the grass. Like, when I was younger, my dream job. That's my dream job. I don't know. I don't remember actually. What should I do in the grass? Should I do... this is tough. What should I do in the grass? This is hard to decide. I'll do stuff on the side for now. I kind of want to like do a ladder. Should I put a ladder in a window or should I do a door? I'm debating on a door. What's your dream job? I'm gonna do one over here, I think. Cameron, I'm not sure if he did. Kind of just put whoever it was in timeout because they were being inappropriate, but could be someone else, could be him. Whoever that last person was kind of being inappropriate. They said they liked my art at first, which was really nice, but then they said something inappropriate, so I put them in timeout again, or whoever they were. Feel bad doing that, but can't have inappropriate things being said. I'm actually debating doing like little floating stairs. So I might do that. Yeah, I agree, Tallulah. Those are the kind of people that your parents tell you not to hang around. Doom, I don't think he came back, but there was someone else who was saying inappropriate things when you asked what our dream job was. He said something very inappropriate, so I put him in timeout, whoever it was. No tolerance policy anymore. Just timeout you go. Just straight to timeout. I think it's more chill. I love having a lot of people here, but sometimes it's more chill when it's just a few of us because then there's nobody trying to be funny when it's really just not funny. Well, I don't think it's funny. I think it's kind of just like, it's the humor that people have when they don't have humor, if that makes sense. Like people who make weird jokes and that's their sense of humor, it's actually because they're not funny. But they think they're funny, probably. So I guess. But like if they were actually funny, they wouldn't have to make bad jokes. That's my opinion. Thank you, Alosh. Because it's rainbow. He goes to the timeout corner of YouTube. He does. I don't have a pet personally, but my parents have 3 cats. And I grew up with cats. Do you have a pet? Sorry, I started drawing when I was saying that. Do you have a pet? I'm gonna try it. Yeah, dude, you can pause the secret. If it's not anything personal, like personal information. Two dogs, that's nice. What kind of dogs? Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to finish this up somewhat soon. So I'm gonna try to finish this in the next 30 minutes. And then I'll be live tomorrow. I'll try to go live tomorrow. That's what I'm planning on. As long as I can physically paint. Thank you, Lolo. I think I'm gonna do some steps. If that makes sense. I think I'll start like right here. Thank you, Tallulah. And thank you for being open with us, Doom. But also just be aware that I will be posting this live stream on YouTube. So if it's something that you don't want people to know, or like don't want to be posted on the internet forever, don't post it, just so you know. Yes, you can be quiet, Cameron. I appreciate it. Hi, Michael. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. Means a lot. Thank you, Zoblogs. I appreciate it. Thank you. Michael Wolkowitz. What kind of cats do my parents have? Hold on, I'm going to dry this and then I'm going to tell you. So, one of our cats, her name is Mooshi, and she's a ragdoll. And she's old. She's an old lady. She is, sorry, I'm thinking of what color to use. She is almost 17. And then our other cat is a tabby. Her name is Snickerdoodle. And then we have another cat who's like, I don't know what kind of cat she's some sort of probably tabby calico mix. She's like gray and white. And her name is Little Cat. What kind of dogs do you have? Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. It's okay if you can't make it to Lula. I will be posting the live stream onto my channel afterwards, so if you miss it and you want to check it out after, you'll be able to. If you can't make it, I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. They are really cute. They are. Thanks. I love them so much. They're such little cutie pies. I love getting to see them when I visit. Guys, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm focused. Thank you, Lolo. I appreciate it. If you want, you can subscribe, and I'll be going live when I paint, and I'll be posting as often as I can. How does that look? Okay. How does that look? Bye, Doom. I've loved hanging out with you. I appreciate your support, and I hope you have a great night, and thank you for saying that I'm your new favorite YouTuber. That means a lot. I hope that you subscribe and come back next time, and I hope that you have a great night, and you're awesome. I'm gonna dry it real quick. It's been so nice having all of you guys. So I've got to make some sort of shadow. Trying to figure out what color to use for that. I think I'm gonna use a different color. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but whatever. Okay, what do you guys think? This side needs something, of course. So I'm gonna dry it real quick, and then I'm gonna get started on the other side. I think what I want to do is put like a window. Like right there. And or maybe a painting. Should I do paintings or should I do windows? Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do. I'm also going to touch up this rainbow. Window? Or what I could do is I could make it like a painting that is kind of like a little portal painting. But I like the window idea. Okay, get that to blend better. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. Or also I could do, instead of another a window, I could do another door. But I think maybe I'll try window. Maybe if I do a window, then I can try to make something come out of it. If I have enough room. Okay guys, let's try to get this finished. I would love for my painting to get finished soon. Not that I don't like hanging out with you guys, but I kind of want to go on a walk before it gets dark. And that'll be kind of soon. Okay. We got one window. Should I do another one or should I do a little? Maybe I'll make it a little bigger. I have 9 people. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Finishing up my dreamscape painting. How many people are watching? 6 people. 6 people right now. I'm excited. I'm a smaller YouTube channel, so that's a lot for me. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. And thank you, Thea. Yes, I am an artist. I am indeed. I might make it a little bit bigger because I kind of want to put a little ladder that people can climb through. A window. I'm going to dry it. By the way, it takes a few seconds for me to dry it with hair dryer. It'll probably take me like 5 to 10 seconds. Just because I don't want to smudge it and I like to work in layers. My style it did emerge, I would say. Except I've always had like a similar type of style, if that makes sense. I'm going to dry it real quick, guys. It takes a few seconds. I used to do a lot of like art with black backgrounds, but only black backgrounds. Like a lot of space art, I would say. That's what I would call it. And then I started working on colored backgrounds and with more color spaces since February. What are you making? Bye, Tallulah. I hope you have a good night and get some good sleep. And thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating, and I hope I get to see you tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you on my next live stream. And what am I making? I don't know. It's like a little dreamscape. I'm not really sure exactly. It is whatever you want it to be, you know? It's just a little surreal dreamscape. And thank you, Thea. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's not my favorite painting, but I really appreciate that you like it. I'm going to dry it real quick. Bye, Thea. Thanks for being here. If you want to subscribe, feel free. If not, no worries. Thanks for being here. Okay, guys. I think if I knew how to draw a slide really easily, I would put a slide coming out of there. But I think I'm going to do like a ladder. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. This paint is a little dry. Not very satisfying. But I'm too lazy to get new paint. Sorry guys, I'm like leaning over to get my paint because it's on the other side. Doing a little ladder. Adding some highlight. Okay, so we've got a little staircase, a ladder. And then under the staircase, I am going to add some shadows. Hi, Thea. Or Thea. Sorry. Thea, right? Welcome back. I'm just adding. That looks wrong. I can fix it. So the way I fix it is I dab a little bit of water on a piece of paper towel and I just wipe it as long as the paint isn't dry. Welcome back, Thea. Happy to have you. You were missed. Oh my gosh, I just literally put my hand in. The reason why I dry my paint is because I just put my finger in wet paint. If I touched my painting, it would kind of mess it up. Like I literally just put my hand in that. I'm gonna dry it real quick, guys. Okay, the paint kind of sucks, so I'm actually gonna get some new paint out. That's the color. It's a Lazarian crimson hue. Here if you love cats. I love cats. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Cats are my favorite animal, by the way, so I just attract cat people apparently, and I love that. Cats are my favorite. Adding some shadow. I appreciate the support. I'm a newer channel, so support means a lot.